Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. For some odd reason, in spite of everything that people be trying to throw and do to me, I have to get up and I still, every morning, have to still thank the Lord. Because if people would realize and understand where I came from, they would know that this road have not been easy. Y'all, not at all, it have not been easy for me. Oh, Lord, I have to get up and I have to take a deep breath or whatever. Like, I've been from, like, I had a heart attack at a young, like, well, not young, because I'm not that older than what I was, but in my 30s or whatever. You know, I think stuff got just a bit too much, and things went going on with my body and all of that, and I don't even know if it was people that was wishing stuff, because for some odd reason it'd be like I just can't get away from people. Like, I be knowing who people is, and it's because of my gift. I know when people is doing ugly stuff towards me, and so you'll see me act in like a certain way or whatever, and it be, you know, people don't realize what they're using their energies for either. If you use your energy to be, I'm going to do something to show you that I know what you're doing, and, you know, you're not doing anything to me or whatever to make me, but, like, women is sickening. Like, seriously. And nowadays I'm going back and forth from woman to man, women to men, women to men, because I got something I got to say about all of y'all. Y'all might have something that y'all got to say about me, but you don't understand the price and the stuff I've had to go through or whatever. Like, I'm telling you, when I was beat down, I was beat down. God would not let me get up. I'm talking about this was a period of time or whatever. Now, you know, people could sit up here and say this or say that or whatever, and they feel like, oh, she just thinks she could do this and do that or whatever. And you got people that worry about where I work at and what I'm doing, and like, so many people is so concerned about your business, but they never not once stop to think or whatever. Have you helped that person? What have you did to contribute something that was positive in this person's life, instead of trying to use your energy to be negative and try to make someone feel lesser than where they already been? You don't know what I've been through. I'm telling you, all my life I had went through shit or whatever, from sleeping in parks or whatever. Like, 5 years ago was the first time I ever just really opened up and started telling people, and I was venting to that man 7 or whatever on YouTube because I thought that he was a preacher. But, you know, I'm not going to lie, whatever. Yeah, the man, you know, he looked handsome with all the, you know, when we from the streets or whatever, for some odd reason, we be attracted to all of that or whatever. You know, that's all I ever known or whatever. So I took interest in him or whatever. I'm like, damn, he's an artist, woo, woo, woo. He do what I do, whatever, you know. Come to find out, you know, this man or whatever, he was saying that he was single, but all the time he was married due to the, you know, and this man was still walking with God, but he was still in his own poop as well. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be as transparent as I can and keep it real. Don't try to be narcissistic. Don't try to use your energy towards me. Don't try to be ugly towards me. Don't try to pull me down. Don't try to, because you don't know what I'm going through, man. Like, seriously. These people do not be knowing what you're going through, man, and they will use their energy to do anything, man. You could be the person that caused someone to fucking kill themselves, but do you care? No, because at the moment, you're worried about self. You're entrapped in your mind. You got your narcissistic bullshit going on, so you don't care what no one else is going through. You know what I'm saying? It's about me. And most of the time, narcissistic people, they're greedy, they're selfish, they use people to get to where they want and to get to where they're going and all of that, and they just keep climbing the ladder. They don't ever get better, and they can even be going through harsh karma, getting judgments passed on them and all of that. These motherfuckers still don't stop when they're narcissistic. They just keep going and going and going and energize the bunny or whatever. And then these older niggas sitting up here or whatever, you just a master manipulator and you deceptive or whatever, and you can go over here and you can go have these kids with your baby moms or whatever, or this female or whatever, realizing it was nothing but sex that y'all were doing, having all these kids, making these babies or whatever, and then you want to jump up and take your ass and decide that you either want a man or you go and find you a little girl so that you can have some type of control tactic, that won't challenge you to be a better man, that won't challenge you to look at your shadow side, that won't challenge you to, do the right thing or whatever, that won't challenge you to stand off in a man's position and protect your black women or whatever. But no, you'll go run to another race or whatever, someone that's going to be sentimental with you or be easygoing or be, just worship you and praise you, and while you're doing the same thing towards them or whatever, because you feel that they're white or Hispanic or whatever, Puerto Rican or Jamaican or whatever color, Vietnamese, Japanese, I don't care, or whatever their races be, or whatever, it all be lust. It don't be no love. You people need to go sit down and really realize, or come into some type of realization and get your mental and make sure that you're being with this person and it's for love or it's loyalty. It's loyalty, love, and then whatever else. And make sex be the last thing that comes, because sex is getting a lot of us in trouble. We have even had children or whatever out of lust addictions, out of being stuck, out of being entrapped, out of traumas that is still embedded inside of us that haven't been healed. We just want to be loved. We don't want to be rejected. So the first best thing that we run and pick up is going to be some sex. And how many of us know that that doorway is to nothing but emptiness? Because after you have so much sex or whatever, and you do this and you do that, eventually it's going to start getting old. And you're going to realize, I'm not as into this person as I thought I was or whatever, and now, and then they try to sit up here and say, and all these females, they're working on the outer surface. No, honey, we are God's temple. God wants us to work on the inner surface first. He wants us to be healed. He wants us to be loving, kind, gentle, respectful, or whatever. And he wants us to be able to, cater to other people's needs just as well as we need ours, and be able to come together and meet up together in the center of this relationship or connection. He don't want us sitting up here just jumping into bed with people that you don't even really know, don't even know if you're coming or going, and it's a lust addiction, and then you start sitting up here having a kid by somebody. Do you know how that feels? I was taken, as a child or whatever, 14 years old or whatever, and this man just went and took my fucking vagina. So how do you think I feel? How empty do you fucking think I feel? And I did not have my mother and father there to do anything to help me. You know what I'm saying? You people don't know. You don't know. And when we're in that state of mind, and I didn't know if I was going or coming. All I know is I did not want to, all I know is I did not want that type of relationship, for nobody to just take my vagina like that. Like, all I know is I was not asking for that. I didn't know what I was, I didn't know what was going on. And I begged this man and I begged this man. I even remember him ripping my clothes off of whatever, and me constantly telling him no. And he would not listen to me, and he would not do anything. He just kept doing it. And even when he was on top of me, I was fighting him off, and he still kept going. And in that moment of me getting my vagina taken, I didn't ask for that. I didn't want that. I told him no. I told him no and to take me back home. He would not do it. You know, sex is very dangerous or whatever. And you find two empty souls or whatever, the first best thing that they're going to go and get is sex. Like, no. No one wants to just be having sex no more. Like, if you haven't ever had a backbone or ever had no one to hold you up, not even your parents or whatever, to guide you or to lead you or to help you do things or whatever, do you think at this present moment or whatever, after I've been married for 17 years where my own husband couldn't even hold me up, my ex-husband couldn't even hold me up, do you think I want sex? I don't want no sex. I need loyalty and love. I don't want this bullshit that y'all looking for. I don't want any of it. Y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. Whatever female thinks she want any type of guy or whatever that's with whomever or that I'm speaking to or whatever, you can have him. You can have him. I don't want him. You can have him. Like, seriously, don't get me started or whatever. I don't want them. I don't want them. Like, you know, sitting up here or whatever, thinking about my childhood, how it was robbed from me, and I didn't get to be a kid or whatever. Now God, it's like God rebirthed me all over again. 40 years old, in my 40s or whatever, starting to learn life, more things about life that I didn't know or whatever, that I thought I was so smart about or whatever, knowing that I was unemotional, available, and feeling empty, and never having a backbone, and never having no one to help me or lead me or guide me or whatever. You know, how do you think I feel? How do you think I feel or whatever? Like, and then you got these smart miss know-it-all or swear to God that they're better or they know more or something of this nature than what you know or whatever. When you're sitting here telling them you see what it is, you see the patterns, you see what they're doing or whatever, but they want to sit up here and try to be against you and fight with you and war against you and compete with you. No, you can have that, baby. I don't want it that bad. I don't want it. I don't want a guy or anything like that bad or whatever. I don't want any of that bad or whatever to sit up here and fight and war with you over men, over anything, over. No, my gifting you're going to never take. If you take it, God is going to come and get it from you. God is going to come and snatch my shit right back up from you, whatever you take from me or whatever, and you'll see it soon or later. You'll see and you'll know or whatever how you use your energy to be ugly and try to take something from me, and in the end, I'll end up winning anyway. No, get the fuck back. Back up off of me. Stop coming and getting my stuff, getting my ideas. I'm getting no credit for it and all of this and that, and stop taking my stuff or whatever and just go and heal yourself. You're not as great or mighty and high and good as you think you are. You're not in a competition with me. You're not beating me out at nothing. I don't care about anything like that. And I've been through enough stuff, lessons and situations to know better. You are not competing with me. I don't compete. When God be showing me what people are doing, what they're doing, and their ugliness, so don't even try me. I'll just let you fight with your own fucking self. You understand me? And I'll let God take control of it. And how many of us know when you're fighting up against God, what's going to happen with you? You're not going to win. You're not going to win. Satan may make you think you're going to win, but you're not. You'll never win the battle trying to fight with someone with your energy and use it ugly. You will never win. You may think that you're going to win, but you're not. So, what I'm saying is, no, I didn't even, when you're a kid, you don't even know what's going on. When you're 14 years old, I didn't know shit what was going on and what I was doing, and this stuff had happened to me. So people need to take a seat, take a pause, sit your ass down somewhere and learn some lessons from me first and hear my story and then try to come up against me. Don't try to war against me when you don't know what I've been through. From sleeping in parks to, as a child or whatever, to so many other situations. To being in the streets, to selling drugs, to being around gangsters, to doing all kinds of stuff. Don't try to war with me. Don't. And everybody got a struggle. Just because you're rich, just because it doesn't mean that you don't have a struggle, because everyone do got a struggle. But your struggle is your struggle and mine is mine. And let us all stay in the lane and just be used by God and help the world. If you're doing it in a positive way. Not to be ugly, if you're doing it in a positive way. Okay? So God bless y'all. Y'all have a great day. That's all I wanted to say. I will come back with some more later.